Hello, everyone. It seems we are working here. Everything seems to be in order. Hello, how are you doing? Hopefully, everyone. Sorry, I couldn't give a better time yesterday, but I finally got everything up and working for the local version of Final Fantasy XI with all the changes that I wanted to make that I had done before. So I had started a series like this once before, and I know I put out a thing saying I was going to go live, but today is what it is. Today is the changing of the clocks day. So I didn't know exactly what time I would have time. So hopefully everybody figured everything out with their clocks. Hopefully everything's good. But we are about to go live. So let me change over. Here we are. Brand new fresh install of Final Fantasy XI. So I've done a series on this before. There's episodes up. But there's difficulty with these local files and everything. Everybody loves there's lots of different people who love Final Fantasy XI. There's lots of different groups who are all making their private servers and everything. And now there's always different people making actual public files available. And it first started with Darkstar Project, and I had dabbled with Darkstar. I never really got a whole bunch of stuff set up for it, but I played it, I set it up, got it offline and everything, and then that became Topaz when Darkstar fell down, or disbanded, and then Topaz, again, different ideals for how they wanted the server creation to go, then that disbanded, then it became Topaz Next, and then Topaz Next is what I started my original series on. And then Topaz Next disbanded. So that left me with trying to find a new version of it. And then once Topaz Next, everything fell apart, and then a new group of people, which is now what I'm running this on, which is now a Wings install. But Wings does things more traditional. Wings puts out their public files, and then they also do they have their own installer, and they change everything to make it look more era-like, which is nice. So they actually edit like the hard files of the game to remove things to make it more era-like for level 75 era, which is Wings of the Goddess. So not only do they have their own files, which they took from Darkstar, which took from Topaz, which took from Topaz Next. So Wings is all built on all that same stuff, but then Wings edits the local files as well. So I couldn't use the old things that I had because of that, because Wings uses its own local files, or edits the local files, so they have their own install version of the game to get everything running. So once I had that installed, once I had to edit the files back to the way I wanted it, then I needed to work back from what Wings had to set it back to what Topaz Next had. So that took some time. So long explanation as to how this series went on such a long hiatus, but now back. So I figured I'm going to start fresh, because starting completely off from everything it takes time, right? One of the starting points for this game is it's hard to get going in Final Fantasy XI. So with this local version, which is what I'm going to do, it's an offline version of the game. So it's everything Final Fantasy XI up to it's exactly what Wings is running. Because now, since Wings is doing it, I can always upgrade it, and then I can always go back and edit it after I upgrade the server. So whenever they do a large install, I can always change it from there after I update the server when they do a large update, which is cool. So with that, Mithra Phase 6, of course, is what we're going with. So we're going to start off brand new. This is a fresh brand start. I've tested everything on the server. I've gotten tests done. I know what's working. I know what Wings has. I know how they implement things, and then I know I've gone and changed stuff. So this is not the exact thing if you were to play on the Wings public servers. It's based on the same thing, but I've modified some things. We're going to start as Red Mage because Red Mage is good for soloing, and we're going to need to make a lot of money, which is not very easy when you start. So we're going to start in Bastic. The reason why Bastic is a good city to start in is because it's next to two NMs, which have, well, it's near Leaping Lizzie. That's the whole thing. It's near Leaping Lizzie, and Leaping Lizzie is definitely one of the is definitely a reason to start here in Bastic. Leaping Lizzie's boots are amazing, so hopefully we can get that. So as you can see, there's differences here. I'm running super fast because I've edited the files and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go set this as our home point. I've enabled home point teleportations as well. So that is something I'll have access to. The other thing is, because we started as Red Mage, we have no money, just like in Final Fantasy 11. You start with no money in this game. Like, 10 gil is nothing. That's, like, not enough to do anything. So, do we even start with I think we start with a spell, right? Yeah, we do. 10 gil is not enough to do anything in this game. So, what we're going to need... And it's going to be quite difficult. I'll explain the edits that I've done to the server, but... First, we're going to gather up Signet. So the reason why you want Signet is it gives you a currency to spend, and we have no gil. So it's good to have another currency. The other thing is we're going to go out this way. We're going to instantly try to level up as fast as we can. The main goal here is we want to get to at least level 7. I'm thinking level 7 would probably be nice to get to. So, with this, what we do here is, first off, I'm going to go to the Fields of Valor, get the books. So I have the books enabled because I need to be able to make some sort of money. So I'm not going to have any access to any auction house, which is going to be terrible. So to compensate for the fact that I can't sell anything to make money, which is normally what you do. So normally when you start in Final Fantasy 11, what you do is you try to get an NM, and then you instantly sell whatever it is. Whatever that drop is, you try to sell it, so then that will pretty much fund everything you do going forward. I don't have access to an auction house because I'm not going to have anybody to sell to, and NPCing stuff is terrible in this game. Like, you make no money from NPCing things. So what I've done is I made monsters drop money. So let's read about individual training. We want this one for the bees, right? Yeah, bee family. So basically monsters are going to drop like an insignificant amount of money, but at least that will be able to help me pay for like boat rides and stuff. Because pretty much anything you do, anytime you talk to an NPC, you're going to have to pay gil to do something. Even if you just like ask them for, I don't even know. Even if you just to get on a boat, just to go anywhere, you have to pay them money, and it costs way more. No, monsters in this don't drop money, so like you would never be able to go anywhere. Like I said, you pretty much lived on the auction house because it's an MMO. So, with that said, you'll see here in a second that I've had to change. Yeah, so I got 2 gil from killing that, and that's from a. Probably like an easy prey, or even match because I'm level 1. I've also upped the amount of experience that I gain since I'm going to be playing solo. It gives me 3.5 the amount. So normally an even match would give like 100 or like 80, somewhere between there. So I should be getting like 300, between 300 and 350 when I kill an even match. So there's, yeah, 360. what we're going to do is we're just going to kill a bunch of bees, and we're going to try to level up to level 7. Which should be pretty quick. Now, the other thing here that you have to do if you're going to play Final Fantasy 11 by yourself, with experience upped and me not having access to, or me leveling up faster than I should be, I've had to raise the skill cap gain. So I gain skill caps, or I gain skills faster. I gain them at like a 3 times rate. So, at least that way I'll be able to keep, because otherwise I might even get to like, I'll probably be 5 or 6 levels ahead of my skill cap before I start actually being able to fight things. Which makes it difficult to start. See that I've just gotten like Evasion 1 and I'm probably about to hit level 3. Normally you'd be like Evasion 9 at level 3. So that makes it also very difficult, so I had to adjust for that. The best way to do it, I think, and then because I have no access to the auction house and this is an MMO, I also need to craft everything that I do. I'll have to everything I do, I'll have to craft by myself. So eye drops. I've also increased the skill cap gain on crafting. I gain it the same. It'd be 3 times more with a 5 times higher chance to proc. So it makes crafting at least a viable thing for me to do. Because the amount of stuff that you need to farm to even craft in this game is just absolutely ludicrous. This game was made back when like grinding was like just acceptable for every single possible aspect of the game. I guess they just felt that regardless of what it is you're doing, you should be grinding that, even if you're healing. Even just it's kind of nuts that's how the game was designed. But what can you do? So there, I've already hit level 4 within like 10 minutes. We're going to stick to these bees a little bit. Probably going to grind these out to level 6. Also, monsters barely ever drop things. So that's been also changed. So they added monster drops for like trash mobs. So trash mobs can drop treasure caskets. It's like a 1% chance that a trash mob will drop a treasure casket. So, and then what they drop is usually just not very good. But since I can't actually get anything or do anything, so everything will be like an intense grind for me. I'll take anything that drops, especially because, as I said, I don't have like I've done 300 gil now, so I've earned 280 gil, and I bet like gear for me at level 5 would probably cost thousands of gil. Probably not thousands. I bet one piece of gear will probably cost like 400 or 500 gil. And then NPCing after like level 30 just like isn't even an option, because then it costs like hundreds of thousands to NPC, or I mean probably like 30 or 40,000. If you wanted to buy like an acceptable piece of armor in the level 50 range, it would be like 30 or 40,000 gil, which is just never going to happen for me playing by myself. Until like I get to level like 70, and then at least I'll be farming mobs. It will give me like 100 gil per drop maybe. Oh, here's a coffer. So with these caskets, you have to attempt to unlock it. So actually, I guess I should probably move this real quick. So there. So what you have to do is you have to attempt to unlock these things. And so you examine the lock, it tells you how many chances you have, and then it tells you here that you have a hunch that one of the 2 digits is 9. All right. Let's get another clue. Chest is locked. Attempt to unlock it. So I have 4 chances remaining. Let's examine the lock. You have a hunch that one of the 2 digits is 6. Okay, so it's either 96 or 69. What a very appropriate first code. So I think we have 3 chances left, so we're going to be able to see what's inside this treasure coffer, I think. Attempt to unlock it. Yeah, I have 3 chances left, so enter a combination. We're going to enter 69 first, because of course we are. Of course, the very first chest ever is going to be 69. Very thematic. Chocobo feather. I have no idea. That's like for arrows. So that's like just useless garbage. The other thing that's also like going to be very ridiculous for someone who's playing by themselves. And I'm going to try to play everything legit too, or as legit as I can. So this game is notoriously awful for inventory management, and for someone who's going to play by themselves who has no access to an auction house, and the fact that I'll need to craft like everything, I'll need to keep everything I find, and I only have like 30 slots of inventory, and then I'll have to go back to like the log house, or like, you know, back to where like my own treasure coffers. I think I can only hold 80 things, and that's in addition to needing to lug around all my gear, which also is going to be like 8 pieces of gear. So 8 of my 30 slots are like automatically going to be taken up, and that's like a fair estimate, because I don't think I'll be getting rings anytime soon, except for the Empress Ring, which is the first thing we're going to buy here. As soon as I farm up 1,000 CP, we'll of course go for the Empress Band. So the Empress Band gives us a chance to get more EXP with those conquest points. But outside of like those kind of things, I don't think I'll be getting earrings anytime soon, rings anytime soon. So it's mostly the 8 things I'm talking about is a shield, a weapon, 5 pieces of armor. So that's 7 right there. And then probably like a belt is like 8. And then maybe I'll be able to find like a cape or something, a back piece, something. I doubt it, but maybe. What level did I hit now? Am I already level 5, did it say? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm level 5. Not to mention, this game you also don't gain anything. Very rarely do you gain, like, in every other game, when you level up, you'll gain you'll gain your spells. In this game, I gotta buy them. So, like, I'm not even... Leveling up is only increasing my stats, which will help me... Which, in my current situation, would only enable me to live longer against harder monsters. It doesn't make them any easier, because I'm not really gaining anything. I'll gain weapon skills as I level up my skill, but... You know, for that I would first need to do that to get it to level up to a certain point. Plus, I'll need to, like, also start over, because I'm not going to be intending to use a dagger. I just don't have any other weapons. So the grind of this game is absolutely crazy when you first start. It's beyond any other game probably ever. So methods to alleviate the grind is pretty much what the game is. And then if you're lucky, you could do fun things. Other than that, you're just looking for ways to alleviate the grind. So, there's a goblin back there. I doubt I can kill a goblin. So, with that said, we have very, very, very few goals for this episode. Or for as ever long as I can live stream today. Our goal is to just get a new weapon. Other than the starting weapon. And that could take, like, an hour. Or who knows, because it's up to RNG here. And that goblin over there can kill me. So we need to pull this away from him. So, with that said, the goal is, again, getting a new weapon, which would be great, which would be a sword, which we can do. And then perhaps grind ourselves up some better gear, if we can go ahead and do that as well. So to do that, we need to first make a little bit of money, which is why I did the Fields of Valor. So when I first came out here, I did that thing. It gave me 260 gil, I think, or something like that. What level? Okay, we're level 6. What we'll do is we'll go back to town now that we're level 6. We'll go buy some stuff. And by buy some stuff, I mean hopefully we can buy one thing. So let's go hope we can buy one thing. Would be great. So, Final Fantasy XI is probably one of my favorite games. Pretty much ever. I played Final Fantasy XI on the PlayStation 2. That was where I started off. Mostly, I didn't switch till PC until, like, I got really endgame stuff because, you know, then I started needing mules and stuff. So then when I needed a mule, then I had to buy a second account, pay for a second account monthly, and then I figured, well, if I'm going to be paying for a second account, I might as well switch to PC and have the PC running with that account logged in while I have the other one on the PS2. So that was, I wonder how many conquest points we have. We need 1,000. We're halfway there, 524. So what we're going to do is we are going to hopefully be able to buy some spells. So to get around town, I've had to increase run speed. So the speed at which I'm walking and running right now is actually increased by like 40% or no 50%, I think. So like I'm almost moving double the speed at which you normally would. Like everything in this game was so slow. So what we want is Black Mage skills, or Black Mage spells. So we're hoping for, you know, like the typical Final Fantasy Black Mage stuff. We're hoping for fire. So let's hope we can get. Okay, Cure is pretty cheap. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get Protect, which was 7. Okay, so I did say we need to get to 7. I have 75 gil now. Protect will help. If I can just get Stone, I have exactly enough. Arrow is really good. Arrow is level 14 for Arrow. Okay, Water. So we need to come. We'll come back at level 9. But we want Stone. There we go. We have 1 gil left to our name. Oh, this game. So we have Protect here. And oh no, I need 1 more level to be able to Protect. So first we'll just learn Stone. Good. Now we have an actual spell to cast. Also, I need to auto sort items. So I need to set auto sorting. So for that we go config. Inventory sort on. Alright, there we go. Now we're auto sorting our inventory. So now we actually have a spell. That's great. Upped our damage potential. We need now to go target some, what are they called? Orcs, I think is what they were called. So we're going to target those now and hope to get a shell shield off just a basic drop. And then we can get a new sword. I don't know if I remember to set this as my home point. There, okay, no I did. Okay, so now we just want to go out, find some weapons, or a shield, hopefully. Let's get this. Making sure this is 1,000. Yeah, Empress Band's 1,000. So we need 1,000 points for conquest. Before we can even start doing anything. Alright, so now we're heading off this direction. Looking for... I mean, we're just going to continue to grind off this. But what we need is a shield. Then if we get that shield, finally, or any kind of weapon at all. Or if we can just, we're pretty much going to grind orcs till we can get a shield drop. Then if I can get that shield drop, we can go get a new weapon, which is level 7 or level 9 weapon from doing a quest. So we'll do that. Then we'll grind some quests real quick to get some gear, and then hopefully be able to buy an actual better spell. Then we're going to kill an NM. Pretty sure. I don't know if we'll be able to kill Leaping Lizzie. Not because I probably can't at this point, but I mean, I definitely can't, and I probably won't be able to until I get that new shield. There we go. We actually have something I can do. So we got a weapon skill. But just because the window for Leaping Lizzie is very big, it's like 4 hours or something. So if I can even get it to spawn, would be great. There, Quadif. This is what we want. If everything is great and nice, he'll drop us a shell shield right away. That would just make everything just so nice. If he would do that, please drop shell shield for me. Wouldn't that just be absolutely fun and great? Hopefully he'll do that. So if he can get a shield, 1, we can use it as a red mage, which would be great. 2, we can complete a quest to go get a better sword, which would be great. I don't want to use daggers anymore. So the reason why I started off as a red mage is red mage has an easy time soloing right out of the gate. No shell shield. The ability to solo is like very hard for the first couple jobs. But the real thing we need to strive for is becoming a thief. So why I need to be a thief is 1, for treasure hunter, because I'm playing by myself, it'd be nice to be able to, you know, actually get reliable drops, have a good drop rate with treasure hunter. But the other thing is I can steal, and that will be a way for me to at least level up goldsmithing, because I need goldsmithing to make earrings and rings. Because you just really can't buy them. We're probably dead here. This thing is way too difficult. I wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, we're dead. I was talking. So, we didn't level down, which is great. So I should have been paying more attention to what I was actually pulling. So, like I said, I need to eventually switch to thief, but I need to get, if I can get red mage to 20, at least then I'll have access to sneak and invis, and then at least I can walk around without dying in this world all the time. Final Fantasy 11 is like notoriously one of like the most ridiculously punishing worlds ever. So it'd be nice to walk around safely, if I could. Would be just fantastic. So thief will be the ultimate job in which we change to eventually. So I don't even know really why I'm killing these wasps. I guess for beehive chips. So normally you kill wasps to farm beehive chips for people who can skill their alchemy off glue and make fishing lures. So beehive chips sell for pretty good, but since I don't have access to an auction house, I really don't understand why I'm farming these bees. I should... let me just go to config here quickly. Want chat filters? No. Log, here it is. No, not log. Miscellaneous, yes. Both. There we go. There. All right. So yeah, I don't really know why I'm killing these bees. Just experience. They're easy to kill. much easier than the Quadif. I really need 7 so I can get Protect. That way I won't just die from fighting those high level things. Please let me get 7. No. Kill some bats, I guess. Is it right here? Having the shield would be great, because then I can at least equip a shield, maybe protect myself a little bit more. Not being stuck with this level 1 just god gear, or bad gear. There. Finally. Okay. Let's finally learn Protect. Awesome. I can protect myself now. Where's that guy? This young Quadif. He was a little bit... Yeah, he's an even match. So, looks like we level up a little bit more. This guy. Was he... This guy should be a little bit easier. Yeah, easy prey. So, first we level up off this guy, I guess. And we hope that he drops the Cell Shield. Man, if he drops Shell Shield, that would be absolutely amazing. So the other thing, like, I need to constantly be casting spells and stuff so I can actually skill up my magic and make it effective. Because as it is right now, it's not very effective. And the effectiveness is based off the skill. Please drop a Shell Shield. No Shell Shield. Okay, no Shell Shield. We really need that. Okay, well. Let's go. Shell Shield, please. So the other thing that this game has is you have like a 2-hour ability, which those are just too difficult. Let's just go back, kill some more of these. With the 2-hour ability, you have it gives you like a like it just you turn into like a. It's a really, really, really strong ability. So, if, for say, I were to eventually work my way down towards leaving Lizzie and I saw it, I could probably 2-hour it down. Maybe. I doubt it, because I don't know if stone is going to be very effective against lizards, but that's an option. Until I'm able to get more money and actually buy... I basically need this sword. We're hinging off getting a Shell Shield. So, Final Fantasy 11, or let's talk with Wings specifically here. So the reason why I didn't want to just continue using my old setup with Topaz Next was Wings has the 5 jobs that I wouldn't have access to with Topaz Next. Wings has era accurate for Wings of the Goddess, which means I can be a scholar and a dancer. And then also, Topaz Next did not have Blue Mage, Corsair, or Puppet Master. So that's 5 jobs that I now have access to. When I stopped playing Final Fantasy XI, was right around, somewhere around where this time Wings is. Wasn't exactly here. I think I stopped a little bit earlier than what they say their final patch, or what the patch they're trying to be would be right before Treasures of Allurn or whatever. And I did not play that. And it wasn't even like announced when I was playing. I don't know exactly when it was I quit, but I know that Treasures of Allurn had finished when I quit. And by that I mean, like, salvage was done, pretty much. I don't know if it was completely done, but the end game was there, at least, for salvage. I never really did much of it at all. I did a little bit of Assault and Limbus, I think, is what it was. Or maybe Limbus was the final and Assault was... No, Assault was definitely the first thing to come out. And then I think it might have been Limbus and Pot of Scion Oil, that's helpful. So I think Assault might have been first. I don't remember. Maybe it was... Maybe Assault, then Limbus, then Salvage sounds right. But it might have been Assault, Salvage, then Limbus. I don't know. I forget. Because like I said, I didn't really do much at Treasure of Uragan Endgame. Like, I was always a little bit behind on Endgame. I had not all the sea stuff. Sky stuff, I had not all of it, but I at least dabbled in Sky. I mostly did. When I played, I mostly farmed up a lot of Sky Dynamis. Sea, I barely went to Sea. Assault, I did. But for the majority of things, I mainly did Sky Shells and Dynamis Shells. That was mainly what I did when I played back in 2006 or whatever. 2007. No Shell Shield. It's disappointing. Definitely need that Shell Shield. So that is where I went to when I played. That is where I spent most of my time in Endgame. When I played 11, mostly I was like the go-to static person. I was like a semi-leader of the shell. I was like the leader of the social shell that had H&M and Sky Kings, H&M Sky Dynamis Kings shells. I was in all of those, but like mostly I ran the social shells. And what that means when you're running the social shells is like you need to show up for all the statics. So that's basically what I did. I was the person who just sat around, build parties, and made sure statics were going, and our shells constantly had like all the jobs we needed. So I had all the jobs pretty much in the 50s or 75. I had like 6 or 7 75s at the time. I think I might even had 8 75s at the time. But mostly I just always wanted to make sure that everybody else was getting 75s, and everyone else always had good parties and stuff. I'd gotten pretty efficient at leveling. I loved leveling. I loved the static. I loved combat in this static partying. I loved it, and that's what I mostly did when I played. And I like to think I was pretty good at it. Like, granted, I was running a static shell and a pretty big Sky Sea, and I had a lot of people to pull from because of those endgame shells I was in. But like when I had quit, it was mostly because I was getting near having a lot of jobs all at 75, and I had gotten pretty good at it. And Treasure of Uragan helped because of the imps and stuff, but I had taken like jobs like Samurai. I got to 75 in like a month, like fresh from a month, and I had so much gear saved up. I was able to just level any job I wanted because I leveled them all the time. So pretty much I had no downtime for getting gear and stuff, which helped. I was never really like hurting for money either. I camped NMs all the time. I was like the shell's bard, which also helps. So when I did show up for things, I showed up as bard, or like I also had white mage and stuff, 75. But being a support job helps when you're not hurting for money. So like. And I never really took drops because I never really needed them, since most of the time I was running the statics. So, like, I'd show up to Sky and Sea, and mainly I would just be earning DKP. or the points to spend, because I wouldn't really need it because I didn't play much on my 75s. I made sure my bard was decked out. But other than that, mainly I was just racking up link shell points. So when I needed something, I always had access to getting it, which was also nice. That's probably why 11 was one of my favorite games, because you didn't need to play it in the end game grind. Wasn't always get the best gear or whatever. There was value in just being social in this game. Just being social, just playing, being nice to people, being part of the community of your shell. Like, there's huge value in that, and I made money from it, which was create a guild. Like, it just being nice and playing with people and being known throughout the server because I played on a lot of shells and I leveled all the time. I was someone who didn't do much endgame, but played like an endgame player. Like, I was, I knew Blue Garter people and stuff like that. I had, I don't know, like 10 or 15 shells. I would just get shell invites because I put a lot of time into the game, and it's such a unique concept that's how I built. That's what kept me afloat. Was that. So that's one of the things I find unique about Final Fantasy XI. Such an interesting thing that I was able to do that. I mean, it helped I played a lot, but it also helped that, like, I was good at the game, probably. I mean, I don't know how great I was at the game, but good enough, I would say, to where I never brought a bunch of people. I never was a detriment to a party. I was always a beneficial thing. So, and since I knew so many people on Hades when I played, I would just get random tells to random things, like, oh, we have the time of death for a king. Do you want to just come out here as bard real quick and you can get your DKP? And yeah, sure, okay. And basically I just accumulated all my DKP and all my Dynamis points just doing that. That's all I did when I played. Just show up to some Link Shells event, show up to something, show up to other Link Shells things that just kept me in the like Friends of the Shell zone. I was friend zoned with so many endgame shells and dynamic shells, sky shells, sea shells. That I was just listed as like a possible member. And that's so unique to Final Fantasy XI. I don't think any other game would probably have stuff like that. And then, yeah. So then I just randomly just got drops eventually. Like that. And then I was a high-level crafter, too. So I made a lot of my money crafting. People would send me tells to be like, hey, can you craft this? Because I was like, I wasn't 100 cloth craft, because 100 cloth craft was just ridiculous. I was like 96, but getting those last 4 levels, like the cost, the synth cost was astronomical, where it was almost to the point where I just didn't want to do it because I was on the 11 plus cap for so many things. Like, I think you just needed 93 or 91. I think it was 91 to be the 11 plus cap. No, 96 was the 11 plus cap, because then you could get plus 4 with synth support and the glasses to get to 101, and that would put you at the 21 cap of Royal Cloak. And 96 was high enough to be 11 cap on Damask Mantle, I think, or whatever it was, the green thing. So 96 was where basically I could stop. I wanted to push to 100, but since astronomical synth costs, I just never wanted to. I would rather, if I had extra money to spend, I'd put it in leather crafting or something else to make sure I got those in the 70s. Cooking, something like that. So that always kept me from going. But so just things like that, where then people would many shells, or just people on the server would know, and I would always sign gear. Whenever someone wanted me to make something for a link shell or something, I always make sure, since I had so many points, I'd always make sure to get the HQ things and always just sign it, regardless. So I had so many things that were just signed with my name on the servers. Like so many scorpion harnesses, and regardless of what it was, Hubbergans. Even if it was just stuff that people would sell again on the auction house just to get, like, make money, like I said, like hobbies or scorpion harnesses, I would just sign them. Funny stuff. Then, yeah, like I said, Royal Cloaks, Shire Vana'diels, I'd sign those, of course. Everyone always signed those whenever you craft them. But it's such an interesting concept that 11 worked like that. It was such a fun time that someone didn't need to be part of Endgame, but just needed to be a general person who was known, who was just known throughout the server or something. And I was able to just join shells and randomly go to endgame and randomly do stuff. Such a unique aspect of a game. I need to make macros. I just haven't been doing it because it's something I'd rather just do when I'm not streaming. But yeah, I need to make macros. Give me Shell Shield, please. Maybe level 9 or 10, I'd probably start farming these guys. Shell Shield, please. There it is. Yes, Shell Shield. Alright, let's go. Such an easy drop to get. So important. Oh, I might as well get level 9, I think. Before I go back to town, let's get level 9 quick. So then I can buy arrow, maybe. We can do some stuff to maybe get some more money. Do two or three quests. Quick here. Quickly earn some gil. Maybe get enough CP. How much CP do I have? I'm going to go back to town. I want to make sure I have 1,000 CP. We do. We have 1,000 CP. All right. 50 minutes. Can finally start doing stuff. Oh, nope, still. 400 EXP. And I will consider the game afoot. We've just been grinding and grinding. Alright. Let's go. Then we can start doing stuff. Oh, don't miss. Come on. Down you go. Yeah, so let's see. There's some like plugins here, so you can see like it shows me the protect, how much time I have left on protect, and then it gives me a little EXP tracker gauge down at the bottom. I never used Ashita. I always used Windower, so this is the first time I've ever used Ashita, and that's neat to have a little EXP tracker. I was never one to actually use lots of HUD stuff, HUD support. I always, since I played on PS2 a lot, I always viewed it as like kind of cheating. So I had gotten really good at memorizing numbers and memorizing thresholds and stuff, because you didn't have that HUD support. Is this the right entrance to Bastic? Whatever, I don't care. I think this is the wrong entrance. Either way, I'll grab another home point if it's the right entrance or the wrong. So that's the right entrance. Here we go. We're getting things done, finally. Let's go. Load in. Alright, let's go. Spend my conquest points. I want to purchase an item. No, wait. common items. I want that ring. Cash signet on me. Sure. Oops. Need that ring. Let's go. Get some stuff done. Spend my conquest points. I want... there it is. Empress Band. Yes, Empress Band. Oh, right. Empress Band. It's a ring. Gives increased bonus, 50% more EXP, so we'll level up faster. Let's go. On our way. I'm getting things done now. Got quests. Got quests to do. Whoops. Speaking of quests to do, I gotta go get it. We're gonna try to do 3 quests. 3 quests quick here, if I can remember where they are. These are some of the best Bastic starting quests for, especially if you're a red mage or just anything. You can get yourself some free gear. Who was it? I think this guy. Yes. Let's go. Give me this mission. Thanks. Alright, we're gonna beat that mission. Rank up here. Or we won't rank up. I gotta do 3 things to rank up for Bastic. Maybe we'll get rank 2 Bastic. No, I don't think we can get rank 2 Basket. That takes a while. Especially when you're playing by yourself and not a thief. Maybe we can complete 2 Bastic missions. That would be great if for the first stream to complete 2 Bastic missions. Maybe that'll be the goal. I can't believe we're about to complete 1 goal. I thought this would take a lot longer, but nope. Not going to take that long. How much money do we have? Can we afford another item? 174 gil. I think we can afford another item. Let's go. Let's check. Can we afford another item? Or another spell? We're not going to be able to buy gear for... yeah, I think we can get Cure. Buy Cure? Yes, we can. Can I get, like, Bind or something? I'm not going to buy any more spells. So we're gonna, now the goal is to target Mage enemies and hope they drop some scrolls so we can actually learn some spells. That's the next goal. First goal complete. I should have wrote down these goals. Maybe I'll put a little text thing up there. First goal complete. This is crazy that we're about to complete this. We're gonna first goal. Get a sword. Now we can actually kill things and not fight with this stupid dagger. Sword time. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Give me a sword. Yeah, I got a shell shield. Sure, let's go. Let's go meet this guy. Yeah, this game was just so ridiculously brutal. Like, you couldn't even go to other cities in this game without, like, getting, like, rank 5, which took so long. Or you'd have to spend, like, 500,000 to kill to have the ability to go to another city. I think I have to equip the shell first. So let's go. Equip shell shield. There we go. We got a shield. I'm here to meet somebody. Yes, triggered the cutscene. Here we go. What's up, Evrain? Check out my dope shield. Isn't it cool? It's trash mob stuff. You interested in trash mob garbage? Cool. I'm glad you're interested in that. Okay, and let's go back and tell that guy I showed him my trash mob stuff. Yeah, I showed my friend my trash mob shield. He seemed pretty impressed. Let's go, Powhatan. Yes. Oh, a sword. Stepping up. We need to be level 9. Yep, I was right. I knew we needed to be level 9, so staying out there to get that extra experience was good. So now we're level 9. Damage 11 as compared to damage 3. We just went up like almost 4-fold on our damage output. Got ourselves a new sword. Got ourselves a shield. Got ourselves Cure. Did I learn Cure? I think I had to actually learn it. Got ourselves Cure. Got ourselves an Empress Band. We're killing it. There was another mission that I accepted. But quick. So because I'm playing this game offline, and this is the offline version. I'm the only person on the server, and I've enabled teleporting for home points. So we need to go collect this home point over here, and then we'll be able to teleport around. So that will make it more like most offline games where you can do fast travel. Basically, what this gives us is it just gives us access to fast travel. Final Fantasy XI has this already currently. It just was not era accurate. You could never do this before. You would need to use outpost warps, and where's the home point? I have outpost warps enabled as well, but where is this home point? There it is. So, yeah, what was it? Not 500k. You just pay surge prices for choke wall and spam sneak and invis powders. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna walk to Juno. Don't you worry about that. That's definitely a point that we'll be hitting. We're gonna be walking to Juno. No, I don't want to set this as my home point. I just want to travel to another home point. So current region is when you're in town, you can just travel around. So we're gonna travel to Bastic here. What? I clearly have it registered. Travel to another home point. Current region. Bastic Markets. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, you could get rank 5 or pay 500,000 gil. I think we're going to have to pay 500,000 gil. Now, the other things I've done here, because I'm playing by myself, is I've disabled the code on BCNMs and Chains of Promethea. So anywhere where there was level cap zones, I've removed all that code. So I can do all the BCNMs without level of cap. So we can do BCNM 20 like at level 50 by ourselves and actually be able to complete it. So I'll be able to kill that stupid dragon. Otherwise, I never would have been able to get rank 3 or 4. Like, it'd be something impossible because that stupid dragon, the rank 2 mission to get to rank 3, I could do it, but I would need to remove the gear for... I would need to be Monk 25. Go in there at Monk 25, and I would need to have the best Monk gear possible with Soul Sushi, Soul Sushi, I cannot make that. I'll live the dream if I could make myself Soul Sushi. But the ability to solo that dragon is not easy at all. A 25 Monk could maybe do it if they got lucky with their ninjutsu binding that stupid Araman. Then they could 100 Fist down the dragon. It is possible. I have been part of a 2-man party and to do it, but it ain't easy. So removing that level cap areas means I can actually do Chains of Promethean zones and stuff and go farming up those gear and stuff, which should be fun. Now, the other thing is, well, the question could be raised, isn't it not fun to just be level 75 and go do all that stuff? Which is true. However, I'm only going to do that first time going through. Then the series will switch to me getting the best gear possible for every job I level. It's just not possible right now. I just want to register this. Okay, good. Now, who do I need to talk to here? You. Tammy. What's up? Your husband? I heard he's lost. Yeah. Hey, thanks. I'll go give him this note. I'm also going to read this note. You entrusted me to not read your husband's note. That was a big mistake. I'm going to clearly read this right away. Temporary items. Tammy's note. Yes, examine. Go to the Battler Inn and buy us the usual thing. What a great note, Tammy. Your husband's an idiot. If he couldn't remember that, you need to send him a note. So, I read your personal information. I can multi-box. That is another thing. That is something else I had to disable. So Wings disables multi-boxing, but I removed that code. There's a lot of code I had to remove. I talked with people on Wings. They seem okay with it. So if anybody's watching because they like Wings, I know I'm misrepresenting what Wings actually is. Maybe eventually I'll join Wings and just play a little bit. But, yeah, I sure did remove a lot of code. What was it? Doing any kind of level cap quest or advanced job quest solo at level 30 is never going to happen. That's true. There's only one. You can do a couple of them. Paladin, you can sneak around. Ninja, you can sneak around. Summoner, never gonna happen. I ain't never gonna be able to dick around in Zarkabard. Yeah, you're right. That ain't never gonna happen. Summoner, never gonna... I mean, if I ever take... We're just not gonna play Summoner. The jobs I want to unlock. First and foremost, we'll go for Blue Mage, because Blue Mage is just awesome. That's a really good solo job. I never really played much Blue Mage. I had Blue Mage like 50, but I jumped on the Blue Mage train when Treasure of Ur first came out, when no one knew what the hell they were doing. Scholar, same thing. Dancer, same thing. I jumped on all these jobs before anybody knew what the hell they were doing. And then it was like, oh, you were level 50. You must know what you're doing. Nah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What do dancers do? I don't know. I have Aspire Knife. That was basically what I did. So, Blue Mage would be cool. Puppet Master, maybe we'll play around with Puppet Master. I doubt it. But as far as advanced jobs go, Bard, that's pointless. We're not going to play Bard. I've already played Bard enough. I don't need to ever play Bard ever again. Cool ones would be Samurai is cool, Dragoon is cool solo, Blue Mage, definitely, that's probably the first one we'll jump on, but as far as it goes, I need to be a Thief 45. So, goal is Red Mage. We're going to Red Mage it up. Get our sub-job unlocked. So that means I'm going to need to grind to like level 30 before I can even kill ghouls. Then we'll go to Valkyrum, Selbina and stuff, kill some ghouls, unlock the sub-job, then... With 30 Red Mage, then I switch to Thief so I can actually steal, so I can get beast coins and stuff, and then actually make myself some gear. And then once I can actually craft with Goldsmith, make myself some gear by all the beast coins and stuff I'm stealing. Then I need to get to Thief 75s, or 45, so I can get Treasure Hunter 2. Then I can go camp some stuff. Probably Thief 50, then at least I could camp some, like, Treasure, or Castle Oz, stuff like that. I can camp all those at level 50 without aggro. And then maybe switch to Samurai or Monk, because then my damage will be crazy. Because I'll have access to Castle Oz at level 50. And then just maybe then switch to Blue Mage or take Red Mage at 75, so then at least I can do stuff. Red Mage or Black Mage 75 is another thing. 75 Black Mage lets you kill a lot of NMs by yourself. Where's this girl's husband? Over here? I think. Let me get this girl's husband going on. Yeah, that's not him. Yeah, soloing is brutal, but luckily I have changed the stuff. So I'm getting the same rate. So if you look down the bottom corner, like I was getting 12k an hour. And that's like what you would get during an EXP party. Or it's what I would average. That's like Treasure of Ur averaging. Is that right there. When imps and stuff, when you could... fight Colibre and stuff. Then like 12k an hour. But back in like Chains of Promethea days, Bibiki Bay, you would never see 12k an hour. You'd have to be really good party to get 12k an hour. Bibiki Bay days. Who am I looking... Who is the name of the dude I'm looking for? I forget what her husband's name was. Either way, we're going... Is it this dude? Yeah, or that's him over there. Alright, let's go... It's not easy to solo. It's definitely not easy. That is 100% correct. Come on, Ormer. Here you are. Right, is this your husband? I know there's stuff here that are ridiculous, which I need to watch out for as well. This is her husband, I think. Here's your note. Don't forget to buy some stuff. No, that's not it. Yeah, 18 to 30 EXP a kill is not good. Markham, is this the guy I need? Or girl? Oh, thanks. Yeah, so that's one of the people I need. What's the other dude? Hold on, I need to... Well, that's one of the missions. What's her husband's name? Tammy's no. Can you go to... You'll find him... Zelman. Alright, Zelman, what are you doing? Are you here? Dodri? No. Where's Zelman? Where you at? Do you need to buy your wife's the usual stuff? Zelman, where are you? Oh, I also enabled wide scan for everybody. I forgot about that. So all jobs have wide scan. I took the code to give everybody wide scan because I'm not gonna search around for all this stuff. Where you at? Zelkram, not here. Must be Northmore. Let's go. Yeah, it's duo. I've duoed some things in my day, but soloing is ridiculous. Maybe what Black Mage. See, the other thing is, soloing back when I played, I had gear. So, it's a little bit difficult, or a little bit different. There you are, Zelman. It's a little bit different when I'm not going to have gear. So, judging what I can solo is like, I mean, I'm not going to have, like, enfeebling torque and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've duoed Charbitus. I've duoed Circuit. I don't think that stuff's going to happen. I'm not gonna be able to solo that stuff down. Since you've read this note, can you ever treat him? Okay, yeah, I'll give her the meat jerky or whatever. All right, thank you, Zelman. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to gauge what exactly I can solo. Now the other thing is with the private servers, they probably don't have everything exactly 100% accurate. Seems like some things might be a little bit easier, might be a little bit more difficult. The life points might not be exactly correct. Especially on the NMs that probably no one's going to care that much about, like Charbitus. It'd be awesome if I get a Joy Toy. But what I can do... So things that will be difficult, and what I'm probably going to be able to do, I'm probably going to edit the game to be more like Diablo 2, where things like BCNM 60, or I can create custom BCNMs, and probably like 3 level 60 mobs for a level 75 might be pretty difficult, and then I can tailor the fight to be something I could probably beat, and then I can put the drops in there, like the light staffs or enfeebling torque, and then maybe I can actually get that stuff. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be impossible to gauge what actually... Oh, you need this stuff? Here you go. Take your strip of beef jerky or whatever. Oh, wait, what? Do I need to buy her the beef jerky? What? He didn't give it to me? What? Since you read the notes, can you go and get her a strip of meat jerky? What? I need to buy it myself? You scumbag. I don't remember me needing to buy it myself. I thought he gave me it. Oh, right. Well, that's a waste of my money. I ain't gonna do that. Or we'll see how much it costs. If it's like $100, I might get it, but... Scumbag, dude. Alright, well, I'm done here in town. We completed this mission. Let's go back to turn in this other mission, get some money, and maybe buy this guy. Oh, the other thing that I have to do is I have to go in and disable all the requirements for conquest. So, like, there's all these vendors here that sell you stuff depending on whether or not your zone is, or whether or not which city is in control of which place. But I'm Bastok affiliated, and I'm not just going to switch to, like, Windurst and then go kill some stuff in Saruta Baruta or kill something here so Windurst dominates this area. Like, so I had to disable all that to just make it so all these vendors always sell what they could potentially sell. Just for the fact that then maybe I can actually make meat myth kebabs or something. Some food to help me. But right now we want to turn in this mission. I want to get a bump. We need a bump in our money. Oh, please. What? No. Oh, stupid elevator. Why? Stupid elevator. I must have had lag or something. Internal lag. Yeah, 18 to 32 per kill is just not going to fly. So I've changed it so I get 3.5 times. So an EP level 32 would give me like 102. EXP with the Empress Band would give me like 150. And 150 EXP per kill is what you could expect in an EXP party. Especially if I can kill them fast enough to chain. So at least I'll be able to go out and match an EXP party. It's not like I made mobs give me like 1,000 XP. Because like, I enjoy the grind. I enjoy games where you like this, right? Where you still need to grind and do stuff to, like, I could just cheat and get everything. I could just edit all the code and just give me all this stuff. So, like, there's no, like, point. But I find that the grind is fun. What's up, Najee? Where's your friend who walks down the stairs like a fool? Look at him. Boop, blip, blip, blip. Cool. So now, what we're going to do here is we're going to complete this, get a little bump in our economy here. Maybe like 1,000 gil, something. Give me some kind of gil. Nothing. Okay, so never mind. We're not going to get a bump. We're not going to get a hit. We're going to go get the next mission. Maybe Sid won't be such a cheapskate. Maybe Sid will bump us, give us a little boost. And what we're going to do is... Now that we've got ourselves a shield and we've got a weapon that can actually do damage and we've got Empress Ring, we're going to go kill some Black Mage and Paladin mobs, the Quadivs. Hope to get Bind, Blind, Paralyze, any spells at all that we can get off those mobs. Learn the spells. Then we'll start grinding. Maybe Leaping Lizzie will spawn. We're going to go kill Tokoko. Maybe I'll go kill the other little... There's also the... there's a little walking sapling NM we could go kill. Get ourselves a +1 accuracy earring. That's around here in Bastek. Bastek has really nice starting NMs. Like, I could have started in Windurst and gotten myself that ring, but it doesn't matter. I could just go buy that ring. For cap content, I've disabled cap. So we're gonna go farm that stuff at level 75. Cap content, I've deleted the code in there. It's all removed, so I can do anything I want at any cap. So for Chains of Promethea, if I want to go in there and farm up that stuff, I'll just go in there and farm it up at level 75 or whatever level I am. We'll see. But BCNMs, I can do them at whatever level I want. So if I want some Astral Rings and I want to go kill the Triad of Bats or whatever it's called, or BCNM 40 because I don't have Ninja, because I can't get Utsutsumi Ichi or Utsutsumi Ni, like I need to farm the Jelly one because there's no way I can even play Ninja without Utsutsumi Ni. So I need to go do that. So I'll have to do the Royal Jellies, BCNM 40, at like level 60 or something when I can just kill them. Give me Signet, buddy. Thanks. Let's get... Oh, I need to go talk to Sid. So the other thing is we're going to grab the tester here. Geological Survey. And now we're going to go kill Tokoko. We're going to go kill Leaping Lizzie if she's around. We're going to go... kill a bunch of Paladin and Black Mage Quadivs. Then we're going to go kill Goblins and complete this mission. Killing the Goblins and hopefully to get some leather gear to drop because I'm a bum. I have no gear whatsoever. So for cap content, I'll remove the cap. That's the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I would never be able to get and then maybe I can kill the Shadow Lord at 75. I've duoed it down before. No, trioed it down at level 50. Because it was capped at 60? Was it capped at 50? I forget what Shadow Lord was capped at Zarkabard. But then I can at least get to rank 5, which would be... Because I know the rank 2/3 dragon is 25, which I just have to remove the cap, kill the Armin, and kill the dragon at level 50 or whatever, who cares. Then for the rank 4 one, the hard thing, well... I've also removed the era specific, so I can go farm up the G1, G2, and G3 so I can break the level caps. I can do it with the key items. I had to remove the code to get rid of that, where I would need to actually kill the NMs, because I would never be able to kill those NMs, and then pretty much going around Garlia's Citadel trying to actually kill those things, the X-ray molds and stuff like that, that's never going to happen. Again, never going to happen. I'd rather just get the key item. Oops, I meant to talk to Sid, not you. So we can get our thing here. But that's what I plan on doing for that. And then, as far as it comes to how can I actually get gear to make sure I'm able to solo that, well, I need to craft, or I'm going to turn the game into more like a loot farmer, where I can go and edit all the drops. I can create my own custom BCNMs. Like if I want Joy Toy, I can go make a BCNM 60 and just make a Charbitus and downgrade it to level 60, and then maybe I could kill it at level 75. You can duo Charbitus, or I could go to Black Mage 75, depending on how long it takes for me to level. But see, it's hard to say. I've soloed Charbitus down before, but... Or duoed. I've never soloed Charbitus. I could duo it down with a red mage binding it and then nuking it. That's how we did it. I had 75 black mage or red mage friend who was binding and refreshing us, and then I was on 75 black mage, and I just nuked it down, and it took like 30 minutes. But we did kill Charbitus, and I was able to get my Joy Toy from my Bard. Like that. Joy Toy would make things so much easier when I'm playing myself. So that's stuff like that is what I can do since I have access to all the code. All I need to do is learn to edit it. Yeah. I played retail. So I played retail launch PS2 until halfway through Wings of the Goddess would be a fair estimate. I don't remember exactly what the new content was. I can describe what I was doing when I quit. Chopo racing was a thing. I have done Chopo racing. What else have I done? I did the Pankataran. That was one of the new. That's like Panctration. I quit retail 2 or 3 months probably after Panctration, the thing where you went around, captured pictures, and then you did Pokemon battles and not Urgan. You took pictures of things. And it was so ridiculous. Panctration was so bad. I remember Panctration. It was so stupid. It was so bad. But there was huge lines when it came out. Huge lines. Like, you'd wait like 20 minutes to get your battle. And then like a month later, no one was doing Panctration. I remember waiting in those stupid lines for like hours. And then going out, getting my Cactar, getting pictures of Charbitus, bringing it to the Panctration arena. And then just months later, no one's ever doing it. It was the same with Chocobo Racing. So it was around that time is when I quit. So I played retail from US launch all the way until then. So I've had my fill of retail. The reason why I would rather play offline now is because I'd rather just enjoy the game without the grind. It's not that I don't enjoy the grind. I just don't have time to sit around and gather pops anymore. Like I just don't care. I'm not that invested in Time of Deaths anymore. Oh, Antlions for Panctration? Yeah, did you play when it came out? Did you sit in those horrible lines in Urgan? What a joke. It was so fun. Everybody running around. I had a Cactar. Oh, and Bubbly Bernie. I took a picture of Bubbly Bernie. I was like, you bet your ass I'm going to use Bubbly Bernie as my Panctration. Everybody loves Bubbly Bernie. So what we're going to kill now, we're going to kill Tokoko here. Oh, I suck with sword. So this is the other thing with Final Fantasy XI. Now that I've switched to sword, I'm just terrible with it, so it's going to take me a while to skill it up. We're going to kill Tokoko. He's going to be up. See, that's the nice thing about me playing by myself. I don't have to worry about someone claiming Leaping Lizzie. I bet Tokoko is just here waiting for me. There he is. Oh, see, this is fun. This is what you do. There's Tokoko. Okay, here we go. We're gonna... I don't know if I want to burn... I don't need to burn fast cast here. I think I can just kill Tokoko. I think I can kill Tokoko. I should probably skill up my sword a little bit more so I can hit him. Or should I just switch back to dagger and kill Tokoko? No. Alright, let's see what happens here with Tokoko. Alright, here we go. Our first NM. We're hoping for the drop here from Tokoko. We're going to heal up my MP. We're going to cast Dia on it. I've got my Protect going. We're going to hope that I don't just absolutely just get destroyed because my sword skill is so low. And my magic is terrible because I've been killing things way too fast. Come on, Tokoko. Let's go. If things get dire, I guess I have to burn Fast Cast. I was going to much rather want to burn Fast Cast on Leaping Lizzie. Oh, we don't need to burn Fast Cast. He took a lot of damage from that. We got this. Oh yeah, he's dead. Yes, Tokoko! Give me what I want. Let's go. 2005 to 2013, then returned to 21 as a new character. I thought about coming back as I'm still hopeful. So I still follow, not really follow what's going on in retail, but I saw they're going to do Grand Blue. Tokoko, you let me down. We'll kill him again. They're having a Grand Blue crossover. Final Fantasy XI Grand Blue crossover. It's the first thing I think I've ever even seen in Final Fantasy XI when they did crossovers. I know 14 did a lot of crossovers. See, I also played 14, but I played Launch 14, which was atrocious. And then I played all the way until it shut down. So I played Launch 14, well, not all the way. I played Launch 14 for about 3 months, and then the game was abysmal. The game was so bad that I then quit and then came back like 8 months later after they got rid of the retainers and crap, and made the game actually a game. And then I came back and played all the way until Realm Newborn became a thing. So like, I would be like a Meteor Survivor, right? Isn't that what they're called now or whatever? 14. I don't play 14 anymore either, but so if I was going to return to 11 retail, I'm going to do it because maybe they're going to do a remake of 11. That'd be great. I doubt it because 11 is such a punishing game, but I think there's so many. I think more people don't even realize what 11 actually is. It's so weird to me that like people didn't like 11, but people love Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Like, that's so crazy to me. I mean, I like Dark Souls, and I never played Elden Ring. I'll maybe play it, but I played the original Demon Souls, and I played Dark Souls 1. And they're fun games, too. And then, like, games like Wind Waker, like, this game is, like, the best sandbox game you could possibly ever want. If they just remade Final Fantasy XI as an open-world game, it'd probably be one of the best games anybody... I would not be surprised if it got just absolutely rave reviews. Don't throw rocks at me. That's mean. You drop me paralyze or whatever it is you have. Banish. Dragon Quest crossover recently 11. Yes, I know nothing of Final Fantasy 14 asides for back in the day before it became a Realm Reborn. So like I killed Ifrit. So when I quit Final Fantasy 14, I had all 7 Ifrit items. I had all 7 Mog Moogle items, all 7 Garuda items, Dark Hold items. Whatever the hell the name of that stupid armor was. Darkhold, I think it was. Or no, Darkhold was the raid that you ran, and then you had like Dark Gear. Either way, I have all the Garuda. So I have all 7 Garuda weapons, all 7. Well, I say 7, but there's probably more now. All 7 Ifrit weapons, all 7 Garuda weapons, all 7 Mog Moogle weapons. I had Darkhold gear. Yes, So I know 11 has this. So Wings, they're trying to. So Wings doesn't have everything that's era accurate yet. But if I were to ever play 11 again, maybe I would play Wings on the actual private server, and maybe I would just dick around. But I would definitely not do what I used to do. As I was saying when the stream first started, I did like. I was just someone who just. So my role when I played 11 was. I was the social leader shell. I was the leader of a social shells for endgame link shells. Like on Hades is where I played. Like Blue Garter. Members of Blue Garter is what I was. And I ran their social shells. And all I did was do statics. And I just had 75s. Just so many of them. Probably... I think I can remember playing at least 7 75s. But I had all jobs pretty much 50 or above. And what I would do as the leader of the social shells is I just ran the link shell statics. And it was my job to get people to 75 so our link shells had everybody doing everything that they needed. So I just had statics just like forever. And I would level cap down to help people level. And that's pretty much what I did. That was my role on 11. And I just played 11, and I just helped people through Valkyrum, through Crawler's Nest, through all those places. I just staticked with people. I built parties, and then I just made sure people could get to their 75 within months. And then I made sure that our link shells always had people everywhere for them to get claims. And then when there wasn't a static going on, I would just get invited to this stuff. Like, hey, I was probably in like 10 different shells. Sky shells, sea shells, king or ground H&M shells, KSNM shells, Dynamis shells, and pretty much I played Bard. That's pretty much what I played. But I also had White Mage and Ninja and Paladin, all 75 and all decked out for gear. I also had Samurai all decked out. And I would just go to these things on my Bard or whatever, and then since I didn't really care that much about doing endgame, I did it, like, I did Kirin and stuff, but mainly I just accumulated DKP in all these different shells. And then eventually, that's how I just sustained myself. And people would pay me to craft, and I'd make royal cloaks, damask cloaks, all those things, and that's how I sustained myself. And I would just spend DKP. When I needed something, because I had so much of it in so many different shells. And that's what I like about 11. That's like, I don't think any other game will ever replicate that. To think that you could make money, and you could be considered a rich player and have tons and tons of connections, and never really dabble outside of the leveling content. Like most games nowadays, we'll just burn yourself to the end game, and then you just repeat end game forever. I think that's stale. I think that's a bad design for MMOs. I think that's probably why the MMO genre died off, because that's not sustainable. You can't just have people do nothing but get to end game and then just repeat the same content for months and then just live content update to content update. That's probably not the best way to run an MMO, in my opinion. Let's look for Leaping Lizzie here. Alright, so let's kill her placeholder, and we'll try to get Leaping Lizzie, and then we'll bounce back to Kokoko. So I enabled wide scan on every job, because I'm not going to be bothered to play Ranger, because one, I can't afford Ranger. It's not an option for me. And I don't really need to play Beast Tamer, because I've already adjusted the game down. Let's kill her placeholder. And then we're going to kill a lot of these we're going to kill this quadiv. We're just going to farm up all this. We're going to live here until Leaping Lizzie spawns. And if Leaping Lizzie doesn't spawn by 12, then we're going to go do goblins and beat that. Oh, I got Fast Blade. You're dead. Let's go. Um, give me something. Give me Banish or Paralyze or Paralina. Or I can't. I'm a red mage. I can't Paralina. Yeah, I find that so fascinating. It's something I don't think any game will ever replicate. The fact that I was able to just be a social player, log on 5 or 6 hours a day is probably what I played back in college and stuff. And I played the hell out of this game, but I never really. All I did was log in, and then I'd say hello, or someone would find out that I was just talking about this. Someone asked me how I got my name. One, yes, it's true. Obviously, my name is Mithra, so yes, it's obvious that I played 11. But the name and the Bra is the name of the character that I played. But the reason why I picked Bra specifically is because it's 3 letters, and it's very recognizable. 2, it's a catchy name, so people always remembered it. But you could just, whenever you played these MMOs and stuff, and when people had to type and because this was like 2006, like Discord, like if you wanted to talk to people, you had to do like AIM chats or something, or TeamSpeak. No, it wasn't TeamSpeak. What was the name of the other one? It wasn't TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak was one, but voice chat really wasn't a thing. PlayStation 2 didn't have voice chat, and the PC didn't have voice chat. So you did like TeamSpeak or MSN calls, or that's how you worked with your link shell. So people would shorten it, right? Whatever your name was. Say your name was like the example right here, the one that's in chat on the screen right now. So I guarantee everybody just called that person Mio. Guarantee you. I guarantee they just shortened it to Mio, regardless of what it is you wanted your name to be or what you asked people to call you. Everyone was just going to call you Mio. So after playing for like 5 or 6 months, Ventrilio, that's it, yeah, Vent. So after playing 5 or 6 months, I learned this, and I remade my character, and I was like, well, I'm just going to pick a 3-letter name because everyone's going to shorten my name regardless, so I'm just going to have a short name. That way everybody will, when they talk to me, they'll know me. And they'll be talking to me, right? And whenever anybody shouts or any link shell says, anybody in link shell chat or back, so it was a very weird thing that happened. Like I became like a middleman because people would rather just type /TBRA, right? Because they're not going to want to misspell someone else's name. 2, type out someone's super long name. They'd rather just say /TBRA, and then they would just ask me. So then I just became like this weird middleman where it's just like, well, Bra's on, so we'll just ask him what his shell's doing, even though I'm not part of his shell. Or Bra's on, we'll just ask him because, or Bra's on, I remember that person, we'll invite them. They're 75 Bard. Or let me see if Bra's on, /tel BRA, or /SE BRA. So I became this weird middleman for like all these other link shells to communicate because my name was so short. It was much easier to send me a tell than to remember who it was you were trying to talk to. Who was that person that we everybody called him Bio? Who was that? What was his name? Oh, I don't remember. Oh well, I guess we won't invite him. So that's how I got my name. And that's just what I did. It's created such a weird situation. What's up, Bones? You going down? So we're going to kill some of this stuff. We're going to kill a lot of lizards. We're going to try to get Leafy Lizzie to spawn. We're going to try to get boots. We can wear those boots. We'll check back. We're going to try to grind ourselves out to level 12. Seems about where this would probably be able to take me. I don't think I could take much past this. What's up? No. Don't go near them. You stupid. I don't like that you did that. Yeah, so it became a very weird situation. But it was good for me. That's probably another reason why I was able to live the life that I lived, being this just person that was part of so many shells, because my name was so short. very memorable name and very short name, and I just lived as statics. So, and because I did this for so many people, since I was running a huge social shell, a lot of people who I helped get 75, and then they worked their way into Sky or they joined different shells or whatever. They'd always remember me, or when they see me. So, there was people. I remember like so many people just knew me. It was just weird. A very weird situation, because it was people who like you wouldn't think. Like then you have link shell drama where people were like, "Oh, I don't want to get involved with those people from that link shell or whatever," and very weird. And I never cared. I don't care about drama. I never cared about any of that stuff. So I just did. Oh, why am I not fast? Die. Rock lizard there. So that was just never something that I cared to get involved in. So I would just bounce back and forth between shells all day. And then, yeah, I just would go to Scott. People would just invite me. Hey, we've got an opening for Dynamis. You want some currency? Or then you do this, want this. And that's pretty much what I did. So, my 4 to 5 hours of game time would be very well spent because I had so many connections. It's such a unique thing that is unique to Final Fantasy XI. Not many games will ever replicate that. All right, let's go. I want some spells. Endgame is too competitive, so I'll just support newbies once. Yeah, I don't remember what I did on 14. I ran a social shell on 14 with I don't even remember what the hell server was. Atmos? I don't remember what the hell server I was on, but I never played for it. I did play Realm Reborn when it started, but they lied. Square Enix lied to people, right? All the people who continued to pay they took more guild than what they said they were going to take, and they took gear away and didn't give stuff back. So I never really liked that. And also, we didn't get to keep everything we had already completed. And I didn't like that either. I didn't really want to redo all the missions. Had I known how casual 14 was, maybe I would have stuck through it. But when you're returning to a game and you have all 50s, I had every job at 50. So I had every single job max except for whatever, machinist or whatever the new job that was added for Realm Reborn. When you're coming back to an MMO and Square Enix tells you that you can keep all your progress, and then when a Realm Reborn starts and you kept none of your progress and you need to go back and redo all the jobs and everything, sure, I'm level 50 and everything, but I don't have my chocobo and stuff, and I don't have any of my mounts, and I really don't want to do all those quests again, you liars. So, when they told that, it was kind of not fun. But had I known how casual the game was, I probably would have stuck with it. But I went in with the typical MMO mindset, thinking that it was going to be a grind, and I'd have to spend the first month redoing years of work. So I just left. I just quit after like 3 days, when it was amounting to me still doing just missions. And I was like, this is what I'm doing, the same stuff I've already done. Well, it wasn't the same stuff, but why? Why couldn't you have just made it so Meteor survivors did not have to do all these fetch quests and NPC support and all this? Why did you do that? Why would you make us redo all these grind quests that nobody likes? No one likes fetch. No one likes caravan, the NPC. No one likes protect the caravan. No one likes that stuff. You had to have known what you were doing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why don't you drop blind for me? Or why don't you spawn leaving Lizzie? That would also be fun. But more importantly, why don't you drop blind scroll? So I can start blinding things and being a red mage. Oh, what a wasted cure. That still took away the MP too, thanks. Let's see. You there. Oh, hello and good night, Mason. Or Grayson, I mean. Yeah, the time change messed with me. I was gonna... That's why I didn't know what time I was gonna start streaming, because today was the time change. So I was like thinking I would do it at noon, but then I was like, well, what if I don't have time because I lost an hour today? What if I can't keep that? So I would have rather posted last night exactly what time I was gonna stream, but... Time change makes fools of us all. What? Did I not get experience? Oh, I got experience. Come here, Quadifs. I need you to start dropping me some scrolls. Yeah, the idea, the concept of being just a social gamer on a Final Fantasy MMO was so great. It was so fun. It was like one of the funnest times I've ever had. I just don't know how well it works because you could solo all of 14 from what I'm hearing. You can just... there's almost no need to do endgame. You can pretty much gear yourself by yourself, solo by yourself, trust by yourself, all the way up, and then just do endgame from what I'm hearing. Not that that's a bad thing. I heard 11 also adds trusts. I could do more if I got Signal Pearl. So if Wings ever adds a Signal Pearl, and I can get my little adventure fellow. Quaddage fetch legs. Nice. I am poisoned. So if I could get the adventure fellow, then I could do more stuff too. If I had the Signal Pearl. I need to make money still. Let's go, money. Come to me. Most of 11 is soloable now? Yeah, I've heard that. Which makes sense. What is it, a 21-year-old game? I was assuming the population's pretty low. Especially since, what, maybe like a fifth or a fourth of the... Nah, I'm probably not a fourth. I bet there's probably like 2,000 or 3,000 people who would rather play... who would rather play on private servers. Because of the era, that the 75 cap. I quit before, technically. The 75 cap is not the reason why I quit. Oh, I'm dead. 75 cap is not the reason why I quit. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I also had to adjust the ticks times for the server, so I heal faster than I should be. Normally it takes 10 seconds, or was it 11 seconds between per tick, healing tick? I've made it so I heal at half the rate, so I heal every 4 seconds, 5 seconds. So I don't have to rest as long to get back my MP and stuff, because I just want it to be faster. Everything's faster. I also sped up the game, or my movement rate. I move 50% faster than what you do. That's why I'm running around so fast and why I'm getting to places so quickly. Because I'm moving 50% faster than what I should be. I don't even remember. Do these guys even drop? I think I just need to stick to... Well, let's just keep killing these. But I need spells. That's what I really need. I also need a shrapnel. That would be something else. If I could, a bomb would spawn, that would help. So it needs to be dusty, so I can kill a shrapnel and try to get bomb ash. That would help immensely. I also just realized I'm a total buffoon, so we're gonna fix that as soon as this fight's over. We're gonna fix being stupid. All right. Let's use the Empress band here and fix being dumb. There we go. Now I'm getting 50%. We got a coffer here. I'm in a casket. Let's go. It's locked. We need to figure this out. 5 chances remaining. Examine the lock. Hunch that one of the 2 digits is 7. Okay. Attempt to unlock it. 4 chances remaining. Hunch that the first digit's 7. Okay. So the first digit's 7. Hunch the second digit is 4, 5, or 6. I think I'm just going to take my guess here. Because I only have 2 guesses left. Enter a combination. So I'm going to go with 75. 75? Less than 75. So it's 74. Enter a combination. 74. Yes. What'd I get? A potion. What is it? Let me just start this fight. A lot of endgame content. 11 has options for very easy, normal, very difficult. You can solo if you have a load. Yeah, I've heard that. A lot of the endgame content, is more like Dynamis, right? It's a lot of High Alliance stuff too, right? It's not like 6-man parties anymore. Like it's 3-man alliance. You can go in 36 people, right? Is that what a lot of the endgame now is too? That's what I've heard. 6-man parties are just a thing of the past. I am poisoned. Let's go kill more of you. Give me scrolls. I'm actually more focused on these spellcasters than I am actually on the lizards. I really would be nice to get Leaping Lizzie, but we can always go back for Totoko too. There's nothing wrong with 36-man combat. Another spellcaster. You. No, not job ability, just attack. Okay. I need gear. Give me your paralyze spell. It's another thing, Blue Mage. I could learn the spells rather than hoping to get them dropped or spend money. I need to quickly switch to a job that doesn't hurt my economy. These mobs are not helping my economy. Or well, they are if they're dropping scrolls, but they're not playing fair, so they're not dropping scrolls. A new hard mode. The old one still exists, but you can use the solo for gear at 99. Huh. Yeah, right, because they have currency, right? There's a new currency. Like, Sparks? Emerson Sparks or something? I have heard there's a currency for it. It does look like it's fairly easy. I mean, I've seen, like speed runs of Final Fantasy 11 now. You can get like a job to 99 in like 3 hours or something. I've seen YouTube videos speed running. Final Fantasy 11 speed run. That was a thing that I never would have thought would ever have existed ever in my life. Here, Final Fantasy 11 speed run. Yeah, getting level 99 solo. I mean, this is going to be easier. This is definitely going to be easier. I mean, this is not a true representation of what 11 actually was, but it's going to be close to it. It's going to be close to what 11 was if you actually could play solo. Beastmaster could do it, or Beast Tamer, but Red Mage could do it, but I would need to be ninja. In the old days, you could solo as Dragoon. Dragoon White Mage could solo. And then when Dancer came out, actually a lot of more jobs could solo when Dancer came out. From what I remember, Dancer Dragoon was able to solo. Puppet Master, I heard, could solo a little bit. It just sucks that unless I find a way to make a ton of money, or just change the price. I might just change the price of arrows and bullets, because Corsair is something else I'll probably never be able to play because what am I going to do? I just can't. What am I going to just spend hours farming bullets and then shoot 20 times and that'll be that? The end of my bullets. That's Leaping Lizzie. Oh, I thought it said Leaping Lizzie. Prison Powder, A. Records of Eminence. Oh wow, you took Warrior to 40 to 9 and 4 to 5 hours. That's crazy. I'm definitely not going to be able... This has already been 2 hours on level 10. And I think I'm doing pretty good. 1 hour and 52 minutes is when I started the stream. And I'm level 10. And I think I'm doing very good. I like to think I'm a pretty good 11 player. You two are going to link, but that's okay. I can take two. Maybe you won't link. Oh, yeah, you linked. Stupid linking. Yeah, never. I don't think I'll be anywhere near 45 or 99 or 75. Ugh. I won't be anywhere near 75 for like, oh my gosh, 100 hours. That depends. Once I get more gear, I can kill EPs a little bit faster. So it's kind of hard for me to balance exactly what I need to be looking at. When I was doing the last series, I got to 50 pretty quick. Once I get gear, so once I can get like leaping boots and stuff like that, and get an actual sword, get my AF sword, get a sub job, I think I can pick up the pace in leveling. I'll probably be able to kill EPs and chain them. So then I might be able to. Once that happens, I probably get to 50, but then once I need to break the Genki 1, Genki 2, and Genki 3, getting to 75 is beating Matt. That should be fun. Drop blind. I would really like to have blind. Then if Leaping Lizzie spawns, I think I could take it because it would be blind. So level 11 in 2 hours. See, it's a lot different because even the first hour was me like with a stupid dagger. Now that I actually have a weapon that does damage, I can speed this up. So, that's another thing. No. Okay, good. I don't think these guys drop scrolls. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, the time zone messed with me. I think I lost an hour of sleep in there, I think, somehow, some way. No, I don't mind. That's the whole point of doing the live stream. Have people to talk to. Also because I'm just going to play 11. I've been waiting to play 11 ever since I was able to get the... It sucks that I got the other series running and then, like, literally right as I got the other series running, the Topaz Next people were like, oh, we're receiving threats, so we have to shut it down. And I was like, really? Dude, I just got it all updated. So then Topaz Next shut down, and then I was like, oh, all right, well, I guess I'll finish doing the KDM stuff. I'm also like, 11 was a huge inspiration for Poots to do Kingdom Death. So like, I'm surprised there's not more crossover with the Kingdom Death fans and 11 players, because Poots is an 11 player, and like he built his whole game based around 11. That's what he wanted to do with Kingdom Death. He wanted to make a board game version of like a hunter game, you know, like Monster Hunter game, but obviously 11 was hugely influential on him. He has said that. We're going to keep killing. I don't remember which one's the placeholder. I'm not going to wide scan to look. So we're just going to kill all of these guys, because I need the EXP anyway. Alright, let's see. We got Uden. Yeah, I know. I need to figure out a time for UK. Yes. Poots played. It was a huge inspiration on him. He has this video. Originally, I forget, Adam Poots versus Atari. Like, that was the first thing he did. And if you watch the Adam Poots versus Atari, he talks about 11 in there, and he loves Final Fantasy. It's what he used as, I guess, a job interview for him to get a job at Atari. And his ideal game would encompass a community of players coming together and making the game stronger via their community. And he referenced directly the fact that he loves playing Final Fantasy XI. And that was in 2008, 2007. When he did that, when he made his YouTube video for his job application at Atari. So you can watch it. It's really weird. It's really eccentric, just like Poots. But yes, he played 11. I mentioned this. His direct one is the Sunstalker. I was going to mention it in the review. I mentioned it in Sunstalker, but Sunstalker is... Sunstalker, the fighting arts in Sunstalker are Provoke, for one. It's just Provoke, and then it's Sneak Attack and Trick Attack. Like, directly. Sneak Attack, Trick Attack. Those are the names of the fighting arts. One, Sneak Attack. That's, you do a critical when you attack from behind the monster, from its blind spot. And then Trick Attack is, if you are standing behind another survivor or adjacent to a survivor, you can give them priority target. It's literally Sneak Attack, Trick Attack. The fighting arts. It's what they do. And then Provoke's the same thing. You can gain priority target. That's just what they do. He just copied Sneak Attack, Trick Attack from 11. The Pugils are one of the fish in Sunstalker. One of the fish resources, the witch fish or whatever. It's clearly a pug from Valkyrum. It's like the same exact art and everything. Not the same exact art, but you can see it. And then the wording on... I forget which one. One of the wording on one of the story events is also taken directly from 11. But those are the direct 11 reference. Oh, good thing I didn't attack that lizard yet. Nope, we disengage. What is killing me? You. I would like water. So if you would like to drop water for me, that would be great. Because that's the next spell that I need. Actually, I'm 11. I could get arrow. Yes. So if you go to YouTube and you put Adam Poots vs Atari, it's like a 4-minute video. Super eccentric, just like Poots. Super Artur. It's in black and white because he thinks he's an Artur. And he talks directly about 11. So I am literally the demographic that he had when he made Kingdom Death. He wanted someone who enjoys being part of the community, who promotes the community, and plays the game for joy, not for min-maxing. And that is exactly what I do when I play Kingdom Death. I do not use the exploits in min-max. And I am someone who wants to be part of the community and promotes the community. So, literally what he envisioned when he made Kingdom Death, if you go by that video. Oh, quad of backplate. Good, we needed the quad of backplate. I think I can go beat a quest to do something with quad of backplate. I forget exactly what quad of backplate does. I forget what quest that is, but we'll go beat that quest. It's for Bastic Fame. So we're just gonna go get some Bastic Fame. Oh, that one must be the placeholder. One of these two is the placeholder. Just come on. I don't know which one is, but we're gonna kill both of these two. How long has it been? How many protect have I had to cast on myself? 2 protects? I think Takoko might be up again. We'll go check Takoko. Oh, level 12, yeah. I think we can take this to level 13 or something, 13 or 14. I don't really want to run back to Bastic yet because I want to make sure I beat the I want to make sure I beat the, or not beat, I want to make sure I do the testing thing. I want to go touch that thing to turn the test red. The acidic tester, before I go back to Bastic. Kind of want to get a Lizzie spawn, though. I want to spell, too. That'd be also great. I can't believe no one's dropped me a scroll yet. So this is the other reason why I quickly need to switch to Thief. I didn't want to start off as Thief. Last series I started off as Thief. And then I switched to Red Mage because I was having trouble soloing. Or not having trouble soloing. I was having trouble soloing, but I was having trouble getting around because of no sneak and invis and stuff, and I couldn't get potions and stuff. So yeah, I wonder what Poots played. I should ask him. That'd be an interesting question. Poots doesn't talk to people, though. I've reached out to him. He does not talk. I know he also... your first solo playthrough, Sooner Kingdom Death, had core since December. Oh, nice. I think Slenderman is great. I would suggest playing with the King, or Kingsman, but Kingsman is frustrating, and I get that. Kingsman is frustrating. I would play core as is, without adding anything. The reason for that being you'll know how you like to play the game, and then you'll be able to actually experience what it adds. I think you'll get more value out of Slenderman because Kingsman's terrible. I don't mind Kingsman, but Kingsman's not fun. Kingsman level 3 is just not fun, but at least when you play Slenderman, because Slenderman directly replaces Kingsman, you'll get so much more value out of it because you won't be using Kingsman. And then you'll be like, wow, I can see why this is so much better. So, at the same time, if you don't think you'll be playing that often... Oh, I gotta circle it. I don't know what that does, but I know I don't have headgear. So... it does nothing, but it's headgear. Yay, I gotta circle it. I also would suggest, if you know you're not going to play that much, right? Like, if you know you're going to play one campaign a year, and you don't even know how long that could take, maybe just add Slenderman, so at least you're playing with it. Maybe do... Yeah, I don't know. I think core is very good by itself. But I also feel bad. It's also why I've like when I reviewed Gorm, it's why I said that if you hate Gorm Climate, just don't use it. Because Kingdom Death is such a long game. Like, look, even for me, when I'm forcing myself to play weekly, like it takes me a year to go through the entire game. So if you just don't have that much time, you should definitely get as much value out of the stuff you do own. And you should just play it however you want. Maybe the Dark Herald will answer if you ask Poos a question. Oh, maybe. Hey, I wonder what he played. I should ask him. I bet Poos was a Taru. No, I bet no. Poos was a Mithra. Poos was definitely a Mithra. There's no way he wasn't. I guarantee Poos was probably a Mithra. Not just saying that because I also played a Mithra. I'm saying that because Poots loves himself some cheesecake. And Mithra is like... He loves the anime cat girl. I could totally... That's why I think Poots probably played a Mithra. I played a Mithra because when I changed my name. So when I changed my name to Bra, originally I was playing a Taru. I was a male Taru when originally I played, but... I switched when I switched my character's name, and when I found out that I was making stupid purchases, and figured, you know what, I could just start over with a new character and probably be better. And then I started over, and since I knew I was going to name my character Bra, I picked the Mithra. Let's go check in on Tokoto. Let's go check, and if Tokoko has a, I don't think Tokoko has a. You think he was a Taru 100%? What is it? The Taru camera angle, best camera angle. I don't think Tokoko has a placeholder. I think he's just a time spawn. Is that you? You Tokoko? Pretty sure Tokoko's just a time spawn, but just in case he has a placeholder, I'm going to kill this vulture over here. Taru, 100%. I think that was my first guess. I wouldn't doubt if he was a Taru. I agree. It's probably a very good guess. Man, my enhancing magic is awful. I'm gonna have to stand around in town and just heal myself. Was it the cure macro? Just keep curing yourself over and over to raise your cure. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Because I'm way behind. Because I don't cure myself enough. Look, level 1. Yeah, I got a 0.4 skill up on that heal. Oh my gosh. Come on, Leaping Lizzie. Let's go. What are you hiding from? Over there? No. Amber Quadif? Yeah, they're the Black Mage. Yeah. I suggest checking it out. Adam Poots vs Atari, and you'll see. Loves himself Berserk. He loves himself Cloud. Loves himself Big Buster Swords. That's why he made Perfect Slayer. Loves himself Guts. Loves himself community-driven games. Oh, is that Leaping Lizzie over there? Oh, that might be... Come on, die. Is that Leaping Lizzie over there? Oh, no. I got excited. Almost level 13. Was this the gobs outside? Yes, I'm going into Dangraf Dangraf Wadi is where we're going because I brought the tester thing. We're gonna kill gobs in there. I think I can. I'm still getting okay experience out here. I think it's gonna kill itself here at level 13 or 14. If I can, I want to kill Takoko because that's like a 50% drop. Yeah, I'm still getting 225, so this is still okay. And it's Leaping Lizzie. Like, those boots, I get those boots, I'm set. I don't really need to worry about boots. So if I can get those boots... So the boots have a very high value for me. So if I can get them... So waiting around for maybe one of her spawns is worth the time and effort. But yes, we're going to Dangraf Wadi. It's probably... It's going to be soon. Probably one more lap around here, a couple more laps. Yes, Dangraf Wadi. That's a very good suggestion. That's why I made sure to talk to Sid before we came out here. Leaping Lizzie? I want Leaping Lizzie. Yeah. I know. So they're very high value. The effort of me putting in to try to get her to pop it is worth it. Because Red Mage can wear them and Thief can wear them. So... Until the experience dies... the other thing that sucks is Leaping Lizzie's a placeholder. Yeah, Red Mage does have terrible gear options. That's why I had to get the sword and the shell shield. And if I can get that... I need to get that jerky so I can get the rabbit mantle. Because that's the reward for that quest. I thought he just gave it to me, but I guess not. This should level me up. Yeah, I think 14 is when it's gonna be bust. 14 we're gonna have to go to the gobs in Dangraf Wadi. And then the thing that sucks about leaving Lizzie, she's a placeholder spawn. She's not a time spawn. Like Takoko's a time spawn with a window. And it could just spawn without the placeholder being killed. If no one's here actively killing the placeholders here for Lizzie, she won't spawn. So that sucks. Sandoria? Yeah, because of Spook. Don't worry, I'm gonna go get Spook. Spook, we're getting Traveler's Mantle. You worry. Spook's really good. If I would have started with any other job besides Red Mage, because I know I need a shield, and I know I can get the sword here in Bastic, and I can get Leaping Boots, I probably would have started in Sandoria. Windurst, not the best to start for solo, because Miss Silk Cloak doesn't really help. The Nuck or whatever his name is, the bird outside Windurst is pretty good. I'm not playing a monk, so I don't need fruit punches. Oh yeah, Rabbit Charm. Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna have any competition for Rabbit Charm anyway. Jagged Ear Jack. We'll camp Jagged Ear Jack, but I'm not starting as a thief, so I don't really need Jagged Ear Jack. But don't worry, we're getting Jagged Ear Jack. For sure, getting Jagged Ear Jack. No, I need the... There he is. I need these. Just going back and forth between these Black Mage guys. Yep, we'll get Jagged Ear Jack's Rabbit Charm. Definitely going to get that. Once I switch to Thief, we'll go out there, level up out in Sandy, kill the rabbits. The other reason why I started in Bastok is because the quests here are pretty easy to do. They're where I need to go to level. Yeah, this is starting to die off. Let's see. Find placeholder and wide scan. Look at the first one, the group of 5 lizards. Yeah. And the bottom one's the placeholder. It's one of those 2 over there. I've just been skilling. I'll let them all respawn. But when I first got here, I wide scanned. And then it's the bottom one for... It's... the first... This is the second group of 5. So it's none of these. That's why I haven't gone down over the other side. I've just been running around killing these ones. It's one of these 5. I wide scanned which one it was, but then I lost track of it. And then I was just like, well, I'll just kill all 5 because whatever, right? I'll let it respawn again. I'll let all 5 of them come back and I'll find it again. But I'm pretty sure it's one of the 2 over here. When I got here, there'll be 2 that kind of spawn right here. It was one of these 2, and then they linked together. So I'll let it all come back. I'll kill some of these. Are any of these black mages? Or you know what? Yeah, let's go check out the goblin situation in Dangerf Wadi. I can kill these crabs over here too. What do these crabs check at? EP. These crabs are probably good stuff to skill on. Crabs hit for really little, so I can like just stand there and skill up my shield and dodge. Here we go. They're weavers. So these ones are white mages, I think. What are you casting? Poison. Okay, these are black mages. So let's kill some of these and see if we can get leather. I think these weavers drop leather. Yeah, having a piece of leather gear would be nice. Pretty much having a piece of gear would be nice. A grass thread, I think. Fire crystal. Yeah, I can farm. So what I was saying about Sandoria. When I switch to Thief, I will definitely be going to Sandoria. We'll get Jaggedy or Jack. We'll get the mushroom, the fungi out there to get the grip, the accuracy grip, because I can't dual wield because I don't have ninja. We'll get rabbit charm, and then we'll get spook for Traveler's Mantle because Traveler's Mantle is absolutely amazing. Yep, we're gonna get Legionnaires the gloves and Legionnaire's hat for the +1 intelligence for Legionnaire's hat, +3 attack from Legionnaire's gloves. I just got to spend conquest points. Who casts? So it's one of those 2 over there. I think it's the 2 that spawn on top of each other. I'll check wide scan again. But I remember when I got here, I wide scanned it, and then I just was like, well, I'm just gonna level here, and I just started killing everything. But yeah, it was one of the ones that's up here on the ridge, not down below. All right, let's wide scan again. So here's the first one. Is this the first 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this guy. Which one is it? Where are you? It's this guy. There, this is him. Right? I think it's this guy. Let's check again. Yeah, we'll see if he dies. We'll check conquest points too. So, I think the gloves, the +3 attack gloves, should be the first one. Wait, where's my... Oh yeah, I have 1,000 points. Okay. So that is that. That's the placeholder. Who's attacking me? So, let me... So we are past 2 hours. I should probably be wrapping up the stream here. I just checked the clock. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wrap up. Come on. Hurry up and die. Yeah, so I'll wrap up here. I might stream again later tonight, maybe. Once I kill this guy, I'm gonna go log out over there. I just realized, yeah, it's getting to be about 3:30. And then I can continue this again. But for right now, let me just heal up and we'll log out here. So I'll have to cut the stream now. So yeah, I will probably start doing this more, streaming 11, and finding out ways and times to actually set up a good time to do it. But for now, what I'll do here is I'll let that one respawn quick, and we'll see if it's leaving Lizzie, since I just killed the placeholder. Other than that, then we'll stop the stream. Let's go check Takoko one more time. We'll check Takoko, we'll check leaving Lizzie, then we'll end the stream. And I'll probably have to do the next time I stream. I'll log out here, stop, and then if I can come back and play again tonight, I will. I'll make an announcement post on it. And we'll pick up right where we left off. Because yeah, it's getting to be it's past 3:30 now. So come on, Takoko. Don't let everyone down. Be up. Oh. Looks like Takoko is not up. But on the good side, when I come back to play again, it will be a server reset. And server reset, the best times. After maintenance, those are the best times because the server reset refreshes the spawns. Suck for leaving Lizzie because she's got like a 4-hour window. And she's appearing to be on the 4-hour side of that. Or, well, I don't know. I wasn't killing placeholders. I wasn't doing it the whole time I've been streaming. So she probably is on, looks like the hour end. More than an hour away. Come on, be awesome she's just up now. Is this her? Nope, still just the 2. So, we have... Maybe that is her. Because I got one straggler out here. No, she has not respawned yet. Let's go kill another Quadiv. Then we've got Dangerf Wadi to go to. Come on. Ugh. I guess I should have saved that just in case she would have spawned, huh? She did not spawn. So that's her right there. I'm almost positive the one behind the... 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the... Yeah, she did not spawn. That's her right there. Or would have been her. That's her placeholder right there. So it's these two over here. I knew it was these two that were spawning on top of each other. Alright. So, unfortunately, I'll have to call a stream now. I will find another time to continue. I'll make an announcement about it. But for what it was, definitely a first good stream. What I'm going to start doing is I'll stream a whole bunch, and then I'll probably either cut episodes up from the stream, or what I'll do is I'll go back and do very specific things and make it an episode rather than stream it. So, like, if I need to just farm up a bunch of leather or a rabbit or sheepskin or something, I'll go do that. And then make that, like... And then, you know, making hunting NMs and stuff will be the episodes or the live streams. Whereas me just farming up a bunch of stuff, I'll probably just do... Well, I might live stream the whole thing. I don't know. I might live stream the entire journey. I was thinking about it. Live stream the entire journey to 75 would be interesting. Would be very neat. I think it would probably be like 50 or 60 episodes, but it is possible. That might be something I do. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll post if I get to continue streaming again today. But until then, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next